Welcome back, cricket fans. You're watching the breakdown of the second match in the Pakistan T20I Tri-Series, and what a tense situation we have on our hands here in Rawalpindi. It's Sri Lanka versus Zimbabwe, and at the halfway point of their innings, Sri Lanka are in a world of trouble. Chasing 163 for victory, they've stumbled to just 45 for 4 after 10 overs. The numbers paint a grim picture. They need a massive 118 runs from the final 60 balls. The required run rate has skyrocketed to a demanding 11.80 per over. Looking at the last 5 overs, they've only managed 28 runs and lost to crucial wickets. It's no surprise that the win probability metric is heavily favoring Zimbabwe, giving them a staggering 91.73% chance of victory, leaving Sri Lanka with a slim 8.7%. Let's rewind a bit to understand how we got here. Earlier today, Sri Lanka won the toss and stand-in captain Dasun Shanaka had no hesitation in electing to bowl first. He cited the potential for dew later in the evening as the key reason, a classic T20 strategy, hoping to make gripping the ball difficult for the opposition bowlers in the second innings. Shanaka is leading this side because the regular captain, Charith Asalanka, has unfortunately flown back home due to illness. On the other side, Zimbabwe's captain Sikander Rasa mentioned they were happy to bat first, especially on what he described as a more traditional Rawalpindi surface. The pitch was expected to be much better for batting compared to the one used in their previous match against Pakistan, offering good pace and bounce, allowing the ball to come onto the bat nicely throughout the game. Their goal was simple: post a formidable total. And with 162 on the board, they've certainly set a challenging target. Now, let's look at the team changes for Sri Lanka. They made a couple of significant ones. Bhanuka Rajapaksa made his return to the T20I side for the first time since January, stepping in for the absent Asalanka. We also saw a debut for the young seamer Eshan Malinga. There was also good news as star spinner Mendis Hasaranga was past fit to play, meaning the backup player Vijayakant Vyaskant remained on the sidelines. Zimbabwe, on the other hand, stuck with the same 11 that played against Pakistan in the series opener. So, with a target of 163, Sri Lanka's chase began, and it was a disaster from the get-go. The top order completely fell apart under the pressure from the Zimbabwean bowlers. Patham Nissanka was the first to go, caught without scoring after facing 5 balls. Then came a calamitous run-out, sending Mendis back to the pavilion for just 6 runs. The other Kusal Pereira, couldn't find his rhythm either, caught for a mere 4 runs from 5 balls. At that point, the innings was in tatters. The returning Bhanuka Rajapaksa tried to steady the ship. He showed some intent, but his stay was cut short when he was bowled for 11 off 18 deliveries. By the 10-over mark, Sri Lanka were 4 wickets down with only 45 runs on the board. The 2 batsmen currently at the crease are captain Dasun Shanaka, who is not out on 12, and Kamindu Mendis, who is unbeaten on 7. They are carrying the monumental task of rebuilding the innings and then launching an almost impossible counterattack. To put it into perspective, they need to score at nearly 12 runs and over from this point on, with only 6 wickets in hand. The Zimbabwean bowlers have been disciplined, they've been aggressive, and they've executed their plans perfectly. They smell blood in the water and are closing in on their first win of the Tri-Series after losing their opening match to Pakistan. For Sri Lanka, it will take a truly miraculous effort from Shanaka, Kamindu Mendis, and the powerful lower order, including the likes of Mendis Hasaranga. They have the firepower, but do they have the time and the wickets? It's a Herculean task. The pressure is immense, and every single ball from here on is an event. Can Sri Lanka pull off one of the greatest T20 comebacks, or will Zimbabwe seal a dominant victory? The next 10 overs are going to be absolutely electrifying. Stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cricket analysis.